as human beings, it's okay if every once in a while we underestimate ourselves. So it's nice to have an occasional reminder that we are all rock stars. A lot of people drink energy drinks such as this RockStar energy drink for many different reasons, including managing obesity, increasing athletic performance, and increasing your energy levels, because it does have various ingredients that, in my opinion, have not been completely scientifically proven to work. But be that as it may, I do think that incorporating these kind of drinks in moderation, talk to your doctor to see if it's safe for you to consume, but these are just things that you can pick up. Like coffee, you drink it in moderation, make sure that you don't overconsume it, and the mental clarity benefits that you get from this, I can tell you, is real. That's most likely due to the caffeine, which has been proven to increase mental clarity, among other things, and it does contain a certain amount of caffeine that is equivalent to approximately a cup of coffee, and that is something that I think a lot of people can derive some real benefit from. Now, the thing about these drinks that you have to be aware of is that different cups of coffee, such as this one, could have more or less caffeine content in it. It just depends on the size and type of coffee that you get. So I'm just giving you approximate numbers. They're definitely not going to be exact, but I will tell you that I personally do not seek out the drink with the most caffeine. I often try to find drinks that have the lowest caffeine content in the energy drink space. So I found that this particular RockStar energy drink does not have the most caffeine. There are other versions that have higher caffeine, and there are other drink brands that contain a lot more caffeine, as much as over double the amount of the caffeine content that this particular RockStar energy drink has. And just to clarify, the reason I purposely and intentionally seek lower caffeine options as much as possible, even with these energy drinks, is because I don't want to overconsume caffeine. It's just something that is a personal choice of mine, primarily because sometimes I may drink multiple of these energy drinks per day, because mostly I just like the taste. The fact that it does provide a slight bit of mental clarity, probably mostly due to the caffeine boost that it has, that's just a side benefit, if you will, but I don't need any kind of artificial energy boost or anything like that, because the true energy that you can really benefit from comes totally from within, guys. Everybody is their own rock star without needing any kind of energy drink. This is just something that I drink almost like a dessert because it tastes good, and I find it to be something that is enjoyable, and I like to have it with meals, and even sometimes just without meals, as a low calorie treat. And that brings me to my next point, is that these energy drinks that I specifically choose are lower calorie versions. And that's important because a lot of people consume energy drinks and they choose the sugary versions, the standard versions, which, in addition to sometimes having significantly more caffeine content, they also contain a lot more calories and sugar. And that sugar rush contributes to that artificial energy boost that is artificial because it does come with a crash afterwards, as your blood sugar becomes unstable and really does some crazy things to your mood, and your energy levels just begin to fluctuate wildly. And I'm not into that, and I don't think you want that either. So if you want to have your cake and eat it too, as they say, then I think you should try these energy drinks in their zero sugar or lower calorie, lower carb varieties. They call them by different names, but the benefit is there in terms of reduced calories so that you can consume them, at least with the knowledge that they are healthier because they contain less calories, and are not gonna add to weight gain in any significant ways. This particular RockStar only is rated for 25 calories for the entire can, so that's a very small number compared to the over 250 or so calories of the standard energy drink serving sizes that is the can. And that's a big savings, especially if you consume 1 or 2 of these a day. That's a savings of many hundreds of calories, which over the long term will result, all things being equal, in weight loss that you can maintain, because you're literally just cutting your calories simply by switching out your higher sugar beverages with a lower sugar variety that really is the lower calorie. So the calories reduction here is what really is making the difference, and that is something that a lot of people can benefit from. As far as some of the main ingredients, I'll just summarize a few of them right now. It does contain, like I said before, caffeine. This one is only 160 milligrams of caffeine, which in my opinion is very favorable in comparison to other varieties of energy drinks. And even this particular energy drink, this brand has other versions that can be much higher. Sometimes you'll see energy drinks that are 300 milligrams and over, so about double the caffeine amount, and sometimes even higher. So just be aware of that. There's different varieties of energy drinks that contain varying levels of caffeine. 160 milligrams, like I selected here, is one of the lower varieties that you're gonna find in the energy drink space. Also, this drink does contain a variety of other vitamins that supposedly do help with performance and give you generally good health benefits, such as guarana, which is a plant-based ingredient that is native to the Amazon and supposedly has benefits that are similar to caffeine because they stimulate the central nervous system and give you a sensation of clarity, and also an artificial energy boost, like I said before, similar to caffeine. But as long as you consume it in moderation, the research that's out there that I have seen, in my opinion, in my experience, it does show that it is not harmful. Again, in moderation, like anything else, consume in moderation and you should be okay. At least that's been my experience. And this product has been marketed for quite a long time. Also, this contains the B vitamin complex that a lot of health products promote, and there's just a variety of different ingredients in the B vitamin family that are supporting general good health, brain function, good cardiovascular performance, and are just there to really give you a variety of health benefits. You feel free to read up on that. This is something that is not generally considered harmful in any way, but is something that is an added benefit of these drinks, as opposed to drinking just some type of a drink that is only caffeine or only some other stimulant. This does have a variety of ingredients that are gonna be there to give you other health benefits, and it's a little bit more of a well-rounded drink, good for hydration, good for just general athletic performance and mental clarity. If you're studying, if you are trying to study for an exam, this could help you by just giving you a little bit of extra clarity and a little bit of a perceived energy boost to help you push through whatever task you're doing, whether it's mental or physical or both. Keep in mind, guys, that whatever your opinion of these energy drinks are, I'm definitely not suggesting that you need to consume them in any way to increase your performance, to get more out of life or anything like that, because like I said before, it comes from inside. Everybody is their own rock star. You don't need these drinks. I only primarily consume them as a little bit of variety to the taste of beverages that I consume on a daily basis. So I don't want to just have water. I do want to occasionally have something else that is a little bit more stimulative to my taste glands, and the fact that it contains other ingredients that supposedly are helpful in this way and that way. I don't know if that's true or not 100%, guys, but I can tell you that I do like the taste of this. It's low calorie, so it's not gonna promote weight gain, and if you want something that is gonna maybe give you a little bit of extra mental clarity boost, then this RockStar is something that I think you should consider. Just remember to look for the zero sugar or low carb or lower calorie version. This one is 25 calories per can. Avoid the ones that are like 200 or 300 calories. That's just way too much sugar, and you don't want that type of energy that comes from simple sugars. So with that said, guys, hope you got something out of this video. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.